I wish and pray that some of our African leaders will listen. I wish they will listen and hear some other African leaders talking. These are our Western puppets. It's as if their soul have been sold out. They really need our prayers and support. We have to be talking. We have to open our mouth loud. You need to hear what this African president, Gambia president, said. The President Jammeh. He really made sense, and I wish you listen and hear him out just about 3 minutes and share his points, so that others will see, say, we get people. Because the more we share those where they do, where they talk, where put their life on the line and talk the truth, the more we they share them, even on our WhatsApp groups, because for YouTube, they're not going to let such video excel. It will help us to know, say, our life is in our hand. Our future and our generation next coming is in our hand to repair. So that they no go suffer waiting with the suffer.
Killing each other is not a solution.
You hear?
Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters in the newest state in Africa, which is endowed with oil, are killing each other today. There will be no one country that will be inhabited by one tribe.
It's impossible.
There is no such country. But if you say that you don't want a particular tribe, and you believe that you are going to heaven, you are not going to decide which tribe goes to heaven. Now, are you going to tell God that, oh, I don't want to go to heaven, and they enable to a Mandinka or a Jola or a Sirere? Take me back to hell, because if you go to hell also you'll find them there. I think this world is big enough for us to accommodate each other.
Exactly.
It is also small enough for all of us to live together as a closely knit one family of the human beings. Violence will not take any country forward.
At all.
The more we fight in Africa, the more backwards we become, the poorer we become,
Certain.
and the more we are exposed to external dictate.
Sure.
Even food aid now for conflict areas is being politicized. I think rather than spend those billions on arms to kill each other, let us spend those billions on agricultural machinery, agro-processing, where Africa is lagging behind.
Bam.
Mining equipment, petroleum drilling equipment, and set up our own companies.
They won't listen.
Unfortunately, there is even less intra-African trade. And our trade with the outside world amounts to billions of dollars. But we trading even amongst ourselves is a problem. Why can't we, for the sake of our children, the sake of our continent, and for the dignity of black people all over the world, unite, reconcile, work together as a formidable continent? Because we are the wealthiest continent on the face of the earth.
Where's
in
no
terms
good?
Of natural endowments.
Where's no good green now?
Unfortunately, in realistic economic terms, we are the poorest of the poor. Everybody is looking low upon us. Whereas our own natural resources are being used to fatten those people that hate us. The same natural resources, our own natural resources, are being used to kill our own people.
Who does this?
A Pan-Africanist. I am very concerned about the happenings in Africa, especially West Africa.
Yes, especially.
Yagut, of recent, I have seen the ECOWAS introducing the anti-coup d'etat unit.
Puppets.
You know, pour coup d'etat dafa wara stop. Who got deaf? They will form a big unit. You know, attack. We are not in support of coup d'etat. Let me make that very clear.
Yeah. Nobody.
And I want them to hear this. We are not support or in support of coup d'etat. I was a member of the Pan-African Parliament and have advocated strongly for us to introduce a term limit to make sure that we do away with coup d'etats in Africa, especially in West Africa.
Thank you.
So meaning, I am not in support of coup d'etat.
Sure.
But I have a concern. Before setting up a unit or anti-coup d'etat unit in ECOWAS, isn't it time that the African head of states or the ECOWAS head of states look into the reason why there are coup d'etats? What are the root causes of coup d'etats?
Why?
Let them put their house in order first before they set up an anti-coup d'etat unit. Let them put their house in order. And I believe their house is not in order. This unit is set up to defend them and to protect them only, nobody else. What is more coup d'etat than your national constitution gives you 2-term limit, 5 years, 2 terms. After serving 10 years, you want to change the constitution for another term. Is that not a coup d'etat?
Exactly. Exactly.
Because you feel you have the powers to do that. The soldiers have the powers to coup d'etat. That is also another coup d'etat.
1-1.
And they are living with them there. They are there. In the name of civilian, putting on mufti clothes, calling yourself a Democrat, when you loot all the resources of your country, mislead people, torture them, imprison them, burn their businesses to us, and you call that a democracy? Or a civilian rule and an illegally elected government?
Sure.
The leaders must stop lying to their electorate first.
Number 1.
They must stop the corruption. They must stop looting our resources. They must understand that they are not a better citizen than anybody.
At all.
They are given a responsibility, a role to play to help develop the countries and make sure that there is peace and tranquility and respect the constitution of the country. But this is not happening. Example is this government. This government has lied to people in 2016 that they are going only for 3 years. Was that not a lie? Who asked them to tell people that we are going for 3 years? Were they forced to say that? They went around the whole country, lied to everyone. When the people started reminding them, this is what you promised us, they threw tear gas on them. And the president is bragging, yes, when I threw tear gas in them, they never came back.
Childish.
Does that not anger the citizens? You throw tear gas on your people. Some of them are wounded and you stand out there and bragging that I throw them a tear gas. They never come back. That alone can anger the citizens. You promised the people you will have a security sector reform. It's never happened. The civil service sector reform is never happened.
Promise and fail.
The Jammeh Commission was violated before the end of the Commission.
Deceitful. Everywhere.
When you take all the assets of the former president, and now you are busy buying assets. Your days are coming. I thought they should have learned, or they could have learned from this.
Where would they learn?
They're not learning. So before you create a unit to go against any attempt of coup d'etat, put your house in order. Stop lying to your electorate. Stop lying to your citizens. Stop looting the resources of your country. Stop corruption in your country.
Number one.
And then you can talk about anti-coup d'etat. When Alpha Condé was killing his people in Guinea, after serving 10 years, he said it was not enough. I want to serve another term. During the process, so many Guineans were killed.
Yeah.
And I did not see any ECOWAS going there or condemning him. You know why? Because Guinea was too big for them, or Alpha was dancing to their tune. Because I think that was why the small Gambia was surrounded on site by soldiers and guns in 2016. Because Gambia was small, or Gambia is a small country, and Jammeh was not dancing to their tune. After the presidential election in Guinea, more than 300 Guineans were butchered, killed. No ECOWAS condemned him. No African Union condemned him. Instead, they pick up their phones and say, Monsieur le Président, félicitations, congratulations.
Imagine.
That is the fair game that is happening in Africa. They can condemn Mali, they can condemn Guinea, they are soldiers. But the one in Chad, who has been given a red carpet to the African Union, was never condemned, and he's a soldier too.
Yes.
He's a soldier. They can give him a red carpet to the African Union. But the other soldiers are condemned for their attempt or for their act. Where is the fairness in ECOWAS or in the African Union? They are not representing us. I believe they are representing themselves.
That is the truth. Bitter truth.
So we are calling them to remember that power belongs to the people.
Yeah.
Alassane Ouattara knows how he came into power with Gbagbo. He knows. But he finished his 10-year term, he changed the constitution for another term. They are there with him. Nobody condemns him. They are not there to condemn him because he's dancing to their tune. So I'm calling on ECOWAS to do the right thing. We young Africans, we are here waiting. And we
Yes.
fear nothing. I don't have to be a president to be a Gambian. I don't have to be a president to contribute my quota towards national development. But I'm a proud Gambian and a proud African.
Let me stop here, my people. You've heard it yourself. We are proud to be Africans. But what they are doing, if they are not honest and truthful to themselves first, it will be very difficult.